Hi guys, it's Sam here. Welcome to part 2 of my starting an agency from scratch video series. If you guys didn't watch the first video where I walked through my plans for the next 30 days on how I'm going to help my brother build his agency from scratch and hopefully get it to $10,000 per month, that is the goal. It's going to be a web design agency where we're going to be offering SEO on the back end of it as well. If you didn't watch that, go back to the first video and re-watch that series if you want to get an overview of what we're going to be doing. In this video, we're going to be building out the sales process. So that is the go high level automations, the go high level sales pipeline, and also the demo. So I'm going to be walking you through exactly how I'm going to take a customer from not knowing who we are to basically purchasing a full website with hopefully SEO on the back end of it, all in sort of 10 to 15 minutes throughout this video. So that's building a Canva template from scratch, walking through the design process. Everything is all going to be in this video. So I'm going to jump straight into my screen in just a second. If you want all the resources from this group, if you want to get for example, the demo that I'm using, the go high level snapshots, and also get my full 5-week agency course, I'll leave a link down below to the school community where you can get that for free. I also have a free community where you can get access to a 5-day challenge as well. But otherwise, let's get straight into the video. I'm going to jump into my screen, start showing you walking around my Go High Level account, but also the demo, and hopefully cover everything in the next 10 to 15 minutes. What's up guys, welcome to the second part of the series. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the sales system. So I've already built out more or less the back-end sales and the plan as to what we're going to build out and how we're going to kind of function everything. So before we go really hard on driving leads, doing demos, closing deals, it's obviously important that we have the sales process ironed out. So if we just remind ourselves from the first episode what the sales process looks like, we've got essentially a 4-part sales process. We've got free design, video demo, sell website, upsell backend. Now, obviously, before this free design, there's kind of one more stage which we didn't discuss, and that is the introductory call. So obviously, if we're doing cold calling, it's going to go directly into this free design section of the sales process. But if we're not cold calling, it's going to be generated from Facebook ads, and that's the plan of what we're going to put in place, and that's going to be the next section of this course, is going to be building out the ads and generating the lead flow. So this is the 4-part. After we've had the initial conversation, we've got a 4-part sales process. We've got free design, which is effectively where we offer them a free design template. We go and design that template, and then we're going to issue that to them on the video demo. So on the demo, we're going to walk through a presentation, we're going to show them their design, and we're going to end the call by upselling them onto the website. So we're going to go straight into the Go High Level template that I'm using. So I'm going to pull that up now. So we're inside of our Go High Level account. I've actually created a snapshot. Now, everything I build out during this series, such as the landing pages that I'm going to be using for the Facebook ads and the sales automation flows and the pipelines, is all going to be available via a snapshot inside of the paid group. So that's inside of my Inner Circle school community. So if you want to get access to this, as well as obviously a ton of other courses and resources, I'll leave a link to that down below where you can literally copy this straight into your Go High Level account. And if you haven't got a Go High Level account, I've got a 30-day trial, which I'll leave a link to down below this video. So it's extended from 14 days to 30 days if you use my link down below. So we've got 4 pipelines here. We've got first one, which is discovery call. The first one really is the cold calling pipeline. So this is essentially I'm going to be scraping leads. When we get to the cold calling section of this series, I'm going to be scraping leads and I'm going to be putting them into this. So I'm going to be uploading all the contacts that I scrape from the internet, which we'll go through in the course, that part of the course, scraping them in and moving them into the new cold lead section. That's where I'm going to be calling leads. I'm making all of my calls via here. I've set myself up with a phone number here, which I've purchased via Twilio. It's a UK phone number. Obviously, if you're running this in a different country, such as the US or in Europe or anywhere else, you would obviously want to use a local number. So let's say you're based in Europe, but you want to be advertising or marketing to US-based companies. Use Twilio, purchase yourself a local number so that when it comes up on the individual's phone, they recognize the the number, and they're not going to just decline it straight away because it's based out of a different country. So that's what we've done. Obviously, we're in the UK. We're going to advertise to UK companies. So we're going to pull these into here, and these are going to get moved over as we go. Now, if we do book in a call via the cold call, so we do a cold call, we book in that intro call, we'll go through the calendar section in a second. They're then going to move over to discovery call, which is essentially a sales demo. So they'll move into here, call scheduled, demo booked, and you can see the process I've moved over here. If we then go and close that deal, they will then move into client onboarding pipeline, which has different stages, and we've set up automation flows. But there'll be another section all about delivery and onboarding, but they'll move into another section where we will move them through the onboarding process, and they're going to get text messages and updates at each stage. So for example, if client moves from contract sent to contract signed, they're then going to get a confirmation text that has been done, and all of those stages are going to get updated. And the last one is client project management, which is also amazing. We've customized this for this process. We've got design requested, we've got awaiting design approval, we've got website in progress, awaiting website approval, and client complete / offboarding. So for example, if it takes you 2 weeks to build out a site, what we can do is we can move the client through these stages and update them via text at each different section. So for example, if we've sent the client the design via email, we can send them a text saying, hey, we've sent you your design template, it's in your inbox, please go ahead and check that. Or if we've sent them the website for approval, we can send them a text saying, hey, we've sent your website in by email, please come back to us once it's been approved. And all of these sections are updated. And obviously you have one particular one opportunity, which is, so if we go back to the original one opportunity for each individual customer. So that means that these customers will move through this pipeline as and when we build them out. So if we sell a client, they'll move to the onboarding pipelines and so on and so forth. Now if we go into calendars, we have built out 2 calendar, might should be on sites. We've got a few different calendars here. So we've got, let me find it, Snappy. So we have built out this page here. So if I'm on the phone with somebody and I want to schedule them in for a demo, all I have to do is literally book this user in with their email address. So I don't send them like a calendar invite. I'm doing everything in Go High Level, and that is then going to automatically move that person through to the design in progress section, which is in the that particular pipeline. So everything's automated and flowing. Now, obviously, you can customize this however you want, however your business functions. But I've done it there. And I've also got this payment page. So what we're going to do is we might potentially take payments via this, or we might do it via Stripe. But either way, that is going to then update the customer, and they're going to move through this. So we can actually take a payment on board, book in an onboarding call, and automate all that process via this single page here, which is absolutely awesome. So now we've done that, we're going to move on to the sales deck part of this. Now I actually designed a Canva sales deck, which I'm going to use to take users through on the sales call. So once I've done the demo, once I've done the intro call, they've got a design in progress. We're going to schedule a demo in between 1 and 2 days after that. We're going to do their design between then, first and the second call, and then we're going to pitch them on the call. So I've put together a very simple deck, which we're going to walk through. It's got a welcome page, and we'll probably add the client logo either here or down here, and I'll move this around so it looks nice. We've got a little introduction about SnapMA and what we do. So the whole thing about this is like it's affordable websites for local service-based businesses. So you can see most service companies just need a site that does a few things really well. Converts visitors into leads, is easy to navigate, is optimized for different devices, ranks for a few keywords, and has a modern and on-brand design. And obviously put here, most design agencies charge $3,000 to $5,000, which is completely true. We've also got this example here. So we're saying like example luxury lawn. So this is obviously before. So you can see I've got some things on here on the right, which I'm kind of explaining is wrong with this. And I think with whatever your service is, it's always smart to kind of compare yourself to either other services available, or to show the transformation from before to after. So for example, if you're doing lead generation, you might want to show the transformation of them using their online lead providers versus, or other lead providers versus your leads, or something like this, right? And so we're showing the transformation here. So we've got obviously not the most attractive looking website, hard to navigate, far too much going on, text hard to read, no clear call to action, not mobile optimized, slow to load. You get the point, right? And then we're showing them the transformation, and I've basically labeled all the different elements that we've built into this design, which obviously these guys are going to get when they sign on with us. So service and location pages, clear call to action, main benefits, simple bio, clear and simple image, stuff like this. And then I've got a video of the full website here, and obviously I can pull up the design if I want to, and explaining like what we've done with the site and why they're important. Now, obviously on the sales demo, I'm going to go into details about what we're doing, why we're doing it, what elements are important and stuff like this. But I wanted to show them the transformation before and after. We've then got another example. This one, it wasn't so bad to start with. Like it's just been made a lot better. So it did have it was quite easy to navigate. It did have location pages, it did have call to actions, it did have service pages, but it didn't, the image wasn't great, it was too much text, it wasn't very mobile optimized, it was slow to load, all of these things, right? So we've redesigned this page and I've done the same thing here. So this is how it's gone from this to this, and obviously it looks a lot nicer. And I've labeled all the things that we added as well. I've then shown them the mobile versions and the desktop versions, and on the demo I'll probably pull up both and show them what we've done. And it's just open to conversations. And you're obviously going to see me go through this demo at a later stage when we do the sales calls, and I obviously record and document those. But I just want to show them the transformation. I'm also talking about SEO. So obviously we've managed to get it ranking for direct searches and relevant searches. We've done that via the blog articles. So obviously we are trying to upsell SEO. So we're talking about getting this client ranking for search terms within that area. So we're taking keywords and we're building out blog articles in the back end of that. That's hopefully going to help that company rank over time. But as you can see here, the most simple thing that we're doing is just getting the website basically optimized for SEO. So that means that when someone searches the company, it comes up with the name, it comes up with a different, like an explanation for the company, and it also comes up with the most important pages and most clicked pages straight away, as opposed to it coming up with just their website domain and nothing's optimized for SEO whatsoever. So this is at least the basic level that we'll do for every single website design we take, and that's mostly built through plugins via WordPress to get most of this optimized. And obviously we're talking about SEO on the back end of that. This is a stage where we're going to pull up their design and we're going to show them what we've done. So we're going to put up the design, we're going to walk through it. They're going to ask questions. We're going to ask them how we can change it, what we need to do, and this, that, and the other. And then once we've gone through that design and figured out what changes they want made, we're then going to walk into the pricing. And so we've got the pricing that we went through on the first course. We've got a simple landing page, we've got a 5-page website, we've got a 10-page website pricing. So I actually categorized these, and we've then got recurring. So we've got SEO, we've got image and text updates. So that's basically if the client wants to have an ongoing service where we update images, we don't add pages, but we update images, text, copy. If they've got a gallery, we can update that. Things like this for £59 a month. That's unlimited. If they just want hosting, it's £29 per month. If they don't want any hosting, they've already got hosting, they just want a website redesign, they can obviously just go with this one here. I've added a few guarantees in here as well. We've got unlimited variations until happy, fully bespoke, 50% paid in delivery, website delivered in 2 weeks. And the goal is going to be to get the payment made at the end of this course. So once they're happy, we're going to pull up the Stripe payment page. We're going to process that transaction. We're going to add the recurring SEO on top of that. And obviously I might change these a little bit. So if we, for example, they just want 2 articles, or they want 4 articles, or they want 2 articles a week, we're going to up the price of that as we go. And yeah, this is pretty much the entire demo. So I'm going to leave a template to this in the paid school community. So it's going to be a section in the classroom of the paid school community where you can get access to all these resources. And if you want this template to copy and paste into your own Canva board, I'm going to leave a link to that in the paid school group as well. So you can take this template. It's very simple, but you can take this template and you can create your own version of it. And that's everything from the sales front. So the next video is going to be talking about, I think we're going to be building out the ad campaigns, the videos, the landing pages, and everything like that as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. In the next video part of this series, we are going to be building out the ad campaigns to start generating leads. There's also going to be a cold calling series. We're going to do both paid ads and cold calls, and both of those are going to be documented in this series. But the next video is going to be building out our ads. So that's building out our video ad campaigns. I'm going to walk you through what video ads I'm doing and why. It's going to be building out the sales funnels. I'm going to give you guys actual access to the templates and sales funnels I'm going to be using, and it's essentially generating interested clients and basically like giving us sales opportunities. So that is the next part of the series. As mentioned, all the resources from this video are available in my school group. Otherwise, subscribe so you don't miss out on this series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.